Hello, once again it's me, Commander Baron von Zumski, transmitting from the intergalactic airways to all those who might be bothered. So what we're going to do today, we're going to be looking at going to the mysterious Thargoid bases that are all over the Pleiades area. I've visited two of them. Well, I say two. I've visited two of the cities already. I'd love to call them bases, but they're too big to be bases. They're huge. I literally watched and drove my SRV around for about 2 or 3, 4, maybe 4 hours yesterday with my mouth wide open, gobsmacked by the sheer size of these cities. So what I'm going to do is I've taken a mission. I've got a mission here. We're at Obsidian Orbital at the moment. And our mission is... Oh, I passed it. It's all the way from the good professor himself. He wants us to go to a Thargoid place and collect some Thargoid resins. So that's our job. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go off into the dark, mysterious places known as the Thargoid graveyard and discover what we can, basically. So I'm going to very quickly show you what it is that I'm set up with. I'm in a cutter at the moment, just simply because I like cutters. There's no other reason for that. We're going to, I've got, I can't really show you outfitting because at Obsidian Orbital they don't have outfitting, but I can show you what modules I've got. So I got a load of shield boosters and stuff. I know my usage is slightly over there, but we should be okay. Should be alright. Don't have to worry too much about that. But we got some corrosion resistant cargo racks that we have purchased from the good professor himself. So we go, I think I got about 3 of them. Yeah, there you go, 3. So, oh, that's all, I got 4. I didn't know I had 4. Wow. Okay, so 8. That's 8 worth of stuff that we can get. So we're going to be going out there and collecting some stuff. So, I'll show you where we're going. We're going to be going to a place that I got on the map. I'm already, here I am looking at the Pleiades area. I'm in Maya at the moment. And we're going to a place called HIP 17694. If we look at the system map here. Now, I know there's a lot of Thargoid bases all around the Pleiades area. And if you've not seen them yet, you need to get yourself out there because this has been some of the most stunning things I've seen in this game. Yeah, it really is. So here's where we're going. We're going to the 7th planet, and we're going to moon number F. Letter F, sorry. And we're going to be visiting here, and I've already got it bookmarked. Now, hopefully, last time I was there, I did a lot of scanning of the data links that were there. So hopefully, when we go back, it should come up and tell us that it's there. If it's not, I'll have to use coordinates, and it'll take a little longer. But either way, we should be able to find it. So. It's fairly big. You can see it from about maybe 5k above. It is pretty impressive to see. So without further ado, let's just check and make sure I'm all refueled and everything. There we go. Refuel ourselves. Okay. So I'm equipped with some SRVs too. So I got in case we all screw up. We got more than one SRV to make sure we all get what we want. Okay then, so let's go out there and take a look at this simply amazing piece of decrepit, old, ancient alien landscape.
Landing coupler disengaged. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Roger that. Follow this, is it a beluga that? I think it's a beluga. I'll follow him out. Let's see if I don't clip my cutter again. It seems to have a nasty knack of doing that. Here we go. Oh, see, told you. There we go. Okay, out we go. Set landing gear off. Let's swing away as quickly as possible. So my cutter is, it's fairly engineered. I kind of used it to unlock a lot of the engineers. I think I only have 4 left to do. My next one's going to be build Turner, so I do a bit of mining, so I will stream that at some point and show you a cutter mining, because I think it's pretty impressive. And we'll see how we go. Boom, into system. Now, the only thing that concerns me about this, doing any of these missions, is that you do very often get interdicted. They're all over the place here. They're looking for the Thargoid stuff that you collect, and as such, they want a piece of the action, so to speak. So you need to be very aware that you will get, you will certainly try to be interdicted quite a bit. And even worse, you may be interdicted by the Thargoids. Yes. So for the first time ever, you have to imagine that for the last sort of 3 or 4 days, you might see some of the other videos I've done. I've been out. I've been about 4,000 light years out of the bubble. I've been exploring and basically trying to unlock Palin, which requires you to go into the dark recesses of space. So, yes, whatever. So that's where I've been. So it was a bit lonely, so I came back and I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll go and have a look at all this Thargoid stuff that people keep talking about, and see if I can find out what's going on with all of that. So, like I said yesterday, I went and had a look at maybe 3 or 4 different places. I went to a crash site. I've not been to see the Scout yet, but I have seen a crash site, and I've seen 2 of these massive Thargoid metropolises, which are fairly impressive, you know. I bet you do. How you doing, mate? You alright? Okay, so yes, like I said, I've seen 2 of them. I had lots of fun with their huge sort of complexes. What have you, driving my SRV around, taking around, looking around at stuff. Did have a bit of fun, took a few pictures, and generally enjoyed myself. So I was so taken back by the majestic qualities of these, I don't know what you call them, hive cities, hive ships, maybe, I don't know. They're certainly big enough to be some sort of base, but I think they're bigger than a base. All the bases that I've seen in Elite so far are quite compact and quite small. We've not really seen anything that can be, I suppose, called a city, unless of course you count the stations. They're supposed to have millions of people on these stations, aren't they? But yeah, they're certainly bigger than a base, that's for sure. So yeah, it's all crazy. So yes, so I'm going to have a chance to show you guys, guys and gals, the base in all its wonder. Now, I mentioned about interdiction, and I mentioned about the Thargoids interdicting you. If you've not had it done to you yet, it's an experience. I was lucky enough to see an awful lot of streams from some wonderful content creators. I think that's one of the best things about this game. It's got such a wonderful community of people working together. And I watched what happens to you, so I had a bit of education before I had this happen to me. And I knew as long as I didn't do anything, as long as I just stood there and went, "Ooh, you look pretty," I'll be okay. They won't harm me in any way, shape or fashion. Yeah, that went straight out the window because they kind of walked up to me. I think there were 2 Cyclopses, scanned me, said, "Yeah, you're okay, carry on." And I was like, "Yay!" And then one of them proceeded to fly over the top of me, come down and ram me. And when they all went red, I thought, this is probably a good time to leave. So yes, that was my one and only so far Thargoid interdiction experience. So yes, I ran away. I ran away with my tail between my legs. I ran away so I may fight another day. Or maybe not, as the case may be. If you are going to come and see these bases, I certainly suggest that you bring an SRV and get down funky on a personal level, so you can get an idea of just how big these bases are, because they really are stunning, and as you will see in a moment when I fly up and have a look. If you're not very good with your jump skills, so far all of the bases that I've been on, I hasten to add, have been low gravity worlds, low gravity moons. So low gravity, as you will know, in an SRV is a bonus. It's always a bonus. But in particular with these guys, it's like one great big massive climbing frame for your SRV. It gives, if you want to develop your SRV jumping skills, a Thargoid base is certainly the place to go and play, because they have, you'll see they have huge rib cages and all sorts of things that allow you to see all this stuff. So yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be all good. Okay, we are almost there. Oh, I think we're about to do a bit of a loop of shame. Oh no, maybe not. Let's see. All right, let's dip down and come back up. Here we go. Now I'm hoping, like I said, that the waypoint will still be there. If it's not, I will have to try and find the coordinates again and drop down, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. It took me a while last time, but we'll see what happens. Okay. There you go, unknown structure scan. There it is. So that's what you get if you've already scanned it. So we're going to lock onto that. There you go, it's on the other side. So to get the unknown structure scan, all you need to do is to get down in one of these cities, and they have data points. In fact, they got a lot of data points. I don't know if anybody's actually investigated what happens if you click on more than one of these data points. That should be interesting. Oh, sorry. I wonder what happens if you click on all of them. I don't think I found all of them. I found maybe 4 or 5 of them. But that's about it. I don't know if I've done any more than that.
Orbital flight engaged.
Orbital flight engaged. Okay, so I'm just gonna speed up a little bit and just. I guess I want to get a bit closer to the. No, not yet, not yet. I got a little closer to the unknown structure before I start gliding in. Oh, I think I've just got over it. Okay. There we go, we'll drop in now. Give it a bit of a turn. There we go, there it is. So at the moment, it's really difficult to see it. But as we get closer, you will begin to see what it is. The way that I know this is that once you're about fairly low on the ground, you begin to see like a sort of green haze. And already now you're beginning to make something out there. Now you won't be able to see this from space, obviously. But you know, as much as you can see. So there, now we're beginning to see something right here. So what's that, about 35 kilometers? But yeah, you'd have to be fairly close to be seeing anything like this. But there you go, you can begin to see it making out now. Yeah. There it is in all its glory. You can see the spiral pattern. And like I said, this is the second one that I've been to. It's pretty impressive. Okay, we're just gonna. I'm going to do a bit of a flyby here, glide compete, there we go. There we go. Okay, so we're going to pull back a little bit. I'm just going to show you via the power of special cam. Okay. So here we are in our cutter, and that is what we're flying towards. Look at that. That's a really good, what you call it, picture of what we're going for here. So we're going to be trying to land this ship somewhere around there. What I tend to be is not too concerned about where you land the vessel, because when you go out there in your SRV and you call in, you recall your ship, it will find a place nearby that it can land for you. So don't be too concerned about trying to land as close as you can to the city. In fact, I'm going to land over here. I'm going to try and land over here near one of these arms. But yes, wow, look at that. Amazing. So we're going to try and land ourselves. In fact, we're already picking things up, so I wonder if we can get closer to the materials. Are they materials? I guess they are. We're just going to keep some altitude, I think. Yeah, we're gonna try and land over here, I think, because that'll get us a bit closer to those materials. Okay. Down, 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 down. Wow, look at that. Look at those bones. Look at them. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so we're going to go over here. I think we're going to try and find a place to park. Okay, so landing. Here we go.
landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I bet. Right, so we're going to try and find a place here to land. I say that. Oh, unsuitable terrain. Ah, there we go. So. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, we've gone a bit past it. There you go. So yeah, it's just a case of finding a good place to settle down. There we go. The Eagle has landed. Okay, so let's take a look. So if you don't know how to use the cameras yet on Elite, you should really get used to it, because Elite's a very pretty game. And I think, look at that. Look at those. Aren't they remarkable? I don't know if you can hear this, but it actually makes noises. Look at that alien landscape. It's like something out of H.R. Geiger, isn't it, eh? Okay, so we're going to be driving into there. Into the ancient city. Okay. So, let's go for a ride. So we've got 4 SRVs here, just in case. I'm not saying I'm a bad driver, but you know, we should be prepared. Okay, so out we go. Here we go. And like I said, it's given us that low gravity warning there. So, okay, let's go for a nice, pleasant drive. So we're going to be trying to head towards. Now I think I'm going to have to turn around because I've got something already on my radar, and we are after resins, remember? So let's go and have a look what we can find. Oh look, there's some resin. Wow. Okay. 1.6 kilometers in, so we're going to do a bit of jumping and see if we can try and get there a bit quicker. Oh, okay. Oh. God, we're already bloody smashing into rocks. And I just started. Look at that. So quite often, I mean, other than mining, quite often the experiences with SRVs, whilst I enjoy driving SRVs, the scenery is not always amazing. Unless you're on a very special, like an ice planet with canyons or something like that. But this is awe-inspiring, you know, driving along an alien landscape. Only in Elite Dangerous would you be doing that, yeah. So we are going to go heading towards that Thargoid resin site over there. Now I suspect there will be more than one material. I think I can see more than one already. Okay, what we're going to do is we're actually going to do a bit of jumping. So here we go. Let's jump off this cliff. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, that's not good. Hey! That was fun. Okay. Right. Right. Okay, that goes a bit closer. Okay. So we're going to be going up here now. Up we go. Yep. So I don't know if I kind of get the impression, I mean, I'll do some more camera shots in a moment so you can see, but I kind of get the impression that this hive, this base, this city, or whatever you want to call it, there wasn't all this rock around originally. I think that this is one of those things, you know, like you get in deserts with dunes, when they naturally form over the top of structures. Well, that's what I think's happened here. I think this is so old that oh, look at this, it should be fun. I think this is so old that it's formed, you know, over time to come up around the base, which makes me wonder why nobody's actually got down here with a sort of archaeological dig, so to speak. Oh, there we go. And dug it all up, because there must be stuff all over here, you know. I think that we as human beings, I think we're more and more becoming less ignorant about accepting that we're not the only species in the universe, and if Elite Dangerous has demonstrated that in any way. Oh, there's some resin. Good boy, yes. So we're going to have that one first. Oh. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, right, okay. Alright, I see, it's just spawned. But I think that Elite Dangerous is not afraid of sort of asking some questions about our humanity, and about what that means with other aliens. I think he did that with the whole INRA thing and the discovery of Captain Jameson's vessel. I think that was an important part of that. Okay, here we go. There's quite a few, isn't there? Oh, there's some more resin. Okay, cool. Right, so we're going to pick these up. There we go. And they've already began to corrode. I thought whether we can recall our ship here. No, I don't think so. Okay, yeah, we're going to go back. Okay, so they've already began to corrode our cargo hold. But it's not that bad a thing. You can probably travel out here for a while. They continue to sort of, there you go, look, they continue to cause problems for your modules on board the SRV. That's something we've not seen yet, is whether or not we can modify these SRVs. I think it'd be rather good if we had some SRV engineers, yeah, or maybe I'm just adding more salt to an already existing grinding wound. Who knows? Okay, we're going to do a bit of jumping here. You can jump on top of these and drive around them. You know, there's no issue with doing that. It's a fully immersive world. I have done it. I have jumped across the ribs of the skeleton, so to speak. I don't know what to call them. Xenomorphic rib cage. Maybe you've got a better name for it. Answers on a postcard. Okay, so get this back to the ship, and then we're going to get another two, and then we're going to have a bit of a drive around, and I'll show you some of the stuff that is actually in the city itself. You need to get yourself out here. I'm not going to tell you exactly where it is, but I will tell you that it's easily accessible via any forum. There's lots of forums that tell you where this is. And Just type in what you got there. HIP 17694 Bravo 7 Foxtrot, and then you should be able to find this base. I would tell you, I'd tell you straight away exactly what the coordinates are. You can look back on my video if you want to, but I'll be honest with you, I think it's more awe-inspiring if you go there and find it yourself and you know, discover it for yourself, so to speak. We know that people have discovered, and we know people are always looking out for stuff that you know has not been discovered. I get that, but I think Elite is all about you. Elite is all about your personal discovery and your personal goals. So I think that the Elite, the game Elite, is all about what you do for yourself in this. Yeah. So it's one thing to be able to say, oh yeah, I watched such a person. Yeah, he went to this place. It was amazing. It looked really cool. But I think it's a completely different kettle of fish. If you go, go and have a look yourself. Go and experience this. You know, I know everybody's so caught up on the grind so much nowadays, but you know, make some time for you guys. Make some time for you. Yeah. Oh, I seem to have hit a rib. Space whale rib. Okay. I think it begins to make you wonder about beyond the realms of our normal imagination when you see things like this. You know, we always assume that our aliens are humanoid with, you know, brains and eyes and noses and things like this. But imagine a race of individuals who have evolved in a way where space isn't an extreme condition for them. It's not a hostile environment to them. And that's very much, I think, what the Thargoids are all about. I think that to them, space is just like going for a walk in the park. And, you know, they have developed a way of doing things in space. And to quote Matrix, they have become exceedingly good at it. Okay. Right, we are going to drop a bit nearer, There we go. Okay, we're going to drop off this cargo. Stop shaking. Okay. Oh, bloody hell. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay. Okay, so cargo transferred to the ship. So we've got nothing in our inventory. That's all good. Right, we are going to go out again now, and we're going to go and get some more of that resin. If you have Palin unlocked, this is a really good way of making money. Every time, in fact, you don't have to have Palin unlocked to get his missions. You just have to fly into Obsidian Orbital, and his missions come up in the inbox as opposed to through the mission board. So he bugs you and says, oh, you know, why don't you come and get this stuff for me? It'll be cool. Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, okay then, dude, yeah. So you can do that, but the problem is, if you don't have him unlocked, you can't get the corrosive protected oh, there we go. The corrosive protective cargo hold things, whatever you want to do. And yeah, that kind of sucks because I've watched some other people try this and they lose their cargo. because the thing burns through the cargo hatch. So yeah, I'm sure there's a way of doing it. Maybe an auto repair unit. I don't know. If you know a way, feel free to post it. I don't know if there's another way of picking this stuff up without having too much of a problem on your ship. I know that some people have done it and they don't need the cargo stuff, the corrosive cargo racks. Corrosive resistance cargo racks, I think that's the right name for it. If that's the case, then that's great, that's fantastic. But these missions pay out between 11 and 20 odd million a pop, and all you have to do is come out there and just pick them up, and way, that's how easy it is. So yeah, you do exactly what I'm doing now. You get to drive your ass around. Sound like you're like the army here. Huh? Are you bored? You want an interesting life? Take your SRV out to alien landscapes, explore new ways of understanding the universe. Join today. Okay, let's get some more resin. So I think there's another 2 out here. I think I saw another 2 last time I was here. Once we've got those 2 back safely in the cargo of our vessel, we will be going into the city a bit more. And I'll show you a bit more about what's out there. You get to see some scavengers and things like that, which is bags of fun. So. Okay. I think I need to go this way around. Yes, I do. Okay. Right, so here's our first one. Oh, in fact, there's 2 here. So, oh, that's biological mine. Do you know what? Oh, no, we won't. We need the resin first, don't we? Yeah, we don't need to worry too much about the, what you call it, the biological matter. So we're going to pick this one up. Okay, right. So let's see if we can find another one. Now, if I don't discover, I'm fairly sure here that the good way of doing this is to literally do a bit of a board hop. So we're gonna relog very quickly and re-res them so that I can get all of those materials, and that means I'll be able to show you the city a bit quicker. So just gonna go back to the main menu. Oh, because we're in a dangerous area, it's gonna give us a bit of a time thing to count down on. So we're going to do that. That should then respawn the materials here, and we'll then be able to show you things a bit quicker. So it's solo play, and then there we go. So it's doing our SRV. Now I think it puts us out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, there we go. Take a moment. So yes, it's put us out of the danger area, so to speak. But that's okay, because we can just drive back in. And there we go, straight away we got some resin that we can lay our hands on. There we go. So we're going to drive underneath back once more into the dark recesses of the alien base. So I had a look on Inara. If you've not been on Inara, I suggest you do. It's a wealth of information about Elite, especially the lore of it and things, which is something actually that I've only just started getting into. I'm not an expert. I've got friends who are an expert in lore. So there's a couple of friends of mine. Is Commander Rakyle and Commander Swanky. Are pretty much experts on lore far more than I am. They, I believe, Raquel streams, but I have been using Inara to tell me everything I need to know about the lore of this place, the lore of Elite, so to speak. I find it very interesting indeed. And what I read up on is that there's quite a few of these bases dotted around the Pleiades sector of space. However, a lot of them are dormant. Now, what they mean by that is that the actual central structure of the Thargoid base, you can go in it, but only on active bases. So if you're in a place where the base is active, you can actually enter it, and there's a way to do it. You see certain materials, you need certain items in your cargo hold to do so, and even more so if you have the right ones, then you can get like a star map up. It's just like this really cool star map thing that I have seen a stream of. I've seen somebody doing it in a video, but I myself have not done anything like that yet. However, you will see in a moment, once I've delivered my cargo, that this place, oh, there we go, that's one way of landing. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay, oh, slow down. Okay, so you'll see in a moment that when we get to the central area, it does have doors. Now, as far as I'm aware, I don't think I can get in there because we're in a dormant area. I might be wrong. This is completely new to me, if I'm truthful. But I am looking forward to investigating it a bit further. Like I said, I know it's all been found. I know they've all seen it. I know they've been out there and looked at stuff, but it doesn't mean tosh to me until I've been out there and had a look, until I've seen these things myself. Yeah, you know, you can sit there and go, yeah, it's all been done. You know what I mean? It's nothing new. I'm not seeing anything new. Yeah, but you've not been there, so you know, you've not experienced it. And you know, I'm gonna be funny, but I paid my money for this game as much as you did, and I'm kind of here. Oh, what am I doing here? Let's have a look. Oh, I've picked it up. I think I've picked it up. Oh no, I've just played football with it. There we go. That's good. Okay, so I've paid my money. I want to see some content just as much as the next person. So that is why I'm doing this. Now I'm going to fly back to. Oh, my ship has gone off my radar. So I'm going to do what I mentioned before. I'm going to try and recall it. And what it will hopefully do is find a nice, safe place around here to land. So let's see if we can do that. Yes, we can. There we go. Recall. So we'll just wait for our ship to come back. There it is. It's flying towards us, I think. So it's going over here. So we're going to make our way over there. Oh. Okay, there's this Baxter stuff all over here, isn't there? Okay. How am I gonna? Oh, have I got to go all the way around this? Really? Okay, let's go up here. We'll go up here and have a look. I'm going to circumnavigate this very large rib bone of whatever it was here, because if the Thargoids are really this big, I don't think we're going to have a chance. Okay. So yeah, we're going to just drop this off. And then we're going to go and do a little bit of exploring and take a look and see where we're going to head to. Then we're going to try and head into the main central area of this base. So I don't even call it a base, a hive, a city, a structure. It's simply remarkable. From a role-playing point of view, I suppose you could call this a hobby of the Baron. The Baron likes to go. Most barons like to go out and collect butterflies. I collect Thargoid resin. Okay. ship. And drop off our mission cargo. Yep, there we go. There's all 4. Transfer done. Completed. Just check our inventory. We're all good. Right, so let's go and have a look. Alright, so we're gonna try and catch our bearings. So I'm gonna take this to the top of this hill over here and then have a look with the camera and see where it is we're gonna go. So you can kind of see already that above the entire area is this eerie green luminescent glow. And that's what this is all about. So if you are looking, something that I found was really useful, if you're looking for this, if you're using the coordinates to look, wow, look at that. The green glow helps. You can see it in the distance. So always be looking for that green glow, so to speak. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a camera view now. Okay, and what we're going to do is, there we go. So this is where we've been primarily looking, is kind of over here, over in that direction. There is where we were getting our resin. So in that like sort of pit. So we've got another pit here. We've got several pits, but as you can see, if you can actually drive around and follow this spiral pattern inwards. I like to go a more direct route, just go over the ridges. But look, you can just follow the spiral pattern around, and it will eventually take you into the base. But that is where we're going. Can you see that there? That is where we will be heading, is towards the central area itself. And that's where we're going to go and have a look, and I'll show you some of the other things that are in there when you get a bit closer. So yeah, that should be fun. A beautiful, beautiful picture that is. Look at that. Alien landscape at its best. Yeah. They really have done a really good piece of work with this. Really good. Okay, let's go for a drive. Okay. I'm going to see if I can jump all of this. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Oh, wait. Oh, no, we're tipping off. There we go. Boom. There we go. That's fun. Yeah. So, gonna put our ship behind us. Start heading off. Up here, I think. Yeah. Between the ridges of the bones that once... Oh, you believe I got stuck. That's something you need to get used to if you go into this places, is you get stuck quite a bit, so... Yeah, there we go. Oh, I did it again. Let's try that again. Okay. There we go. Okay. Well on our way now. Well on our way. So over this ridge, and there should be another pit, but we get to see a bit more. Now these big struts that are coming out, I don't know what you can call them, these things, can you see them, the big spiky things? Oh, in fact, there's one now, I can actually see it around. So I'm going to just come round this and show, oh my god, what is going on there? I've just launched myself backwards at an Evel Knievel ramp jump. Okay. So, if I come a little closer to this, what's that? Oh, there it is, yeah. So if I come a little closer to this and come round, you'll see a Thargoid uplink. There it is. So we're going to try and actually get to that. You can just drive up as close as you like and link with the data link scanner, but it's always worth going and have a look at them because they look kind of cool. They look like little Thargoids stuck to the side of the what you call it. So I think we have to drive around here. Okay, this should be fun. Let's do it. So I'm kind of driving round the... No, not there. I can't do that. Okay. We're driving round the city right now. This is kind of the gateway into the inner sanctum of the city. There we go. There we go. Look at that. And already you can see, look, there's another one, another uplink. So we're going to try and get a bit close to these uplinks so you can see what they look like. So as soon as you're in the central part, you know, things become a bit more smooth riding, so to speak. And here we go. Here's one of those uplinks. There it is. So I'll show you that. There it is. So there's an uplink. You can see it looks like a little Thargoid thing with swirly things around it. And these things are dotted all over the city. They are all over the place. I mean, like I said, I saw about 4 or 5 of them, including there is one all the way on top of that thing, right in the center of all that. Yeah. So believe it or not, you can drive your SRV up there. And yes, with some greater degree of difficulty, you can get it in the middle. I've done it once. Getting into it is a bit of a nightmare. Getting out of it is nigh on impossible in an SRV. So I have the pictures to prove it too if anybody doesn't believe me. But there is, in fact, right in the middle of that, one of those Thargoid uplink devices. So I wonder, you know, just what happens if you... if you scan more than one of them, you know. I mean, I'll try and scan this one again. I think it won't let me because I've already scanned them, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to use my turret to turn around and where's it gone? Have I lost it already? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, okay. What's happening now? Oh, somebody's trying to offer me another job. Okay, that's fine. That's good. So it's a bit out of range there, so we're gonna forget that for the moment. We'll go and find another one, and I'll show you what happens when you scan it. So they are all over these big ridges here, these horns, these whatever they are, protruding landscape figurines. They are all over those, so you can go and ride all around them, and you will find lots of these uplink scanners. And like I said, I don't know if scanning all of them does something, but it's rather cool. So here we go. We're going to drive down here now. You can see, look, a doorway. Oh. So we're going to be driving down towards that. But before we do that, we're going to show you this. This is an organic structure. These are all over these cities, and you can shoot them. There you go. And when they shoot them, they actually drop materials. You can get metal alloys this way. And we all know how much they are. So this one, oh there you go, it's dropped a material, it's dropped iron, so we'll pick some iron up. There we go. And they are all over here, so if you want to do a bit of material hunting whilst you're here, you can do too. So we're gonna drive you towards this door now. Just go underneath this ridge. There we go. And there's the door. Now, like I said, I have seen that people can go in these, but I don't know if they need some sort of material to do so. And as soon as you come near it, already it's affecting my systems, can you see? So I come near it and it shuts everything down, look. And my lights have gone off. It doesn't seem to actually cause me any damage, so to speak. but it does affect my sensors. There we go, look. So yeah. There we go, back online. So yeah, so those. Now there's two of them. I think there's two of them. There's one on the other side as well, which we'll go and have a look at. Here's another structure here. And I think we're going to see some, I don't know where they are, I don't know if they're over there. Might be over there. No, they're just resin. Okay. So the place is filled full of materials and other goodies. It's like Christmas. Alien Christmas. Come on, sit on Santa Thargoid's knee and tell him what you want for Christmas. Okay. So we're going to drive around here a bit, and there is something here that's pretty cool. I'm just trying to find them. I don't know where they are. I think they're further around, actually. So we're going to have a bit of a drive around the complex and show you something else that's pretty smart as well. So look at that. Look at the alien landscape. There's just something really cool about the alien landscape. There's another upload device. In fact, we'll go and scan this one. We're going to see if we can scan it. So that should be interesting. Oh, we can. We can. Oh, no, there you go. It says I've already done it. There we go. So these are pretty cool. These are scavengers. Yeah, and I don't know what this is all about. I don't even know what these I guess they're scavenging. Why, Baron, they're scavenging. Did you even guess that? So we're going to have a quick look at these. These are pretty awesome too. So look at it. This guy's stuck against a wall, clearly. But it gives you a good idea of what's going on with them. Look at that. Look at them. Look how alien they are. Oh, let's come away a bit. There you go. Yeah, go on, mate. Have a fly around. Yeah, there's a couple of them. Having a fly. You know, which begs the question: how do I get one for a pet? I'd love to have a pet scavenger. All right, don't come bugging me, mate. Yeah, I got two guns here, you know. So look at that. Oh. But look at it, the way the light shines on their fins, so to speak. Isn't that awesome? And then you got this thing at the back. I'll tell you what it kind of reminds me of. Oh, look at that. It's affecting the atmosphere. That's cool. It kind of reminds me of those spinning turbines that the aqua aliens have in Abyss. You know, they spin at the back, and that's what propels them through the water. So I kind of really like that. That's really cool. Yeah, look at that. I like it. Even in the dark, it leaves a sort of trail effect. This is great. This is amazing. Anyway, enough of that. So they're pretty cool. So come and have a look at them. If you shoot them, they drop fragments, I believe. So that's pretty cool. Oh, look, there's a doorway again. There's another doorway. So this is a different doorway. This is the side now. And again, you can. Oh, look, there's a Thargoid device inside. I wonder if we can scan that. Okay. Okay, we're going to go a bit nearer. Oh, I've already scanned that one. Okay, that's good. So yeah, look, you can go all the way up that close, but nothing happens. Let me in. Knock. That's what's missing. That's what's missing officially from an SRV, is a space horn. That's what's missing. Okay, so I seem to be stuck now. I am stuck inside the Tharg doorway. Ah, crazy. Maybe not. There we go. Oh. And it pushes me away. What is going on? There we go. Oh, look at that. That's a nice shot, isn't it? Hooray. We're going to roll away this way. Okay, good. Right. Okay. There we go. So, yep, so they're them. So, yes, so. And because we're a little nearer now, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of jump up here. Hopefully. Oh, 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 just caught it, just caught it. There we go. Okay. Right, I'm going to slow down up here and I'm going to show you the structure in all its glory, the HQ as I call it. This is, why is this? Slow down. There we go. Okay. Alright, so here we are. This is the structure in all its glory. We'll zoom off a bit. There we go. And look at this. And this is, I've driven all the way up here before. But you get a full idea of just how crazy it is from the top. And you can see right there, yeah, there's a Thargoid uplink device inside that central area. Now I suspect that what the Thargoids do is they come down and sort of land above these, you know how they do that with their central eye, so to speak. I suspect that's what they do. But yeah, look how big this is. Look at it, it's huge. Yeah, absolutely massive. So yeah, the purpose of this video is just purely to give a big thumbs up to FDev. This looks really good. They've done really well with this. I've thoroughly, oh, there's another one there. There's another, what do you call it? Uplink device. I have thoroughly enjoyed every moment of exploring these ancient alien ruins, so to speak. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I have definitely got my money's worth here. So keep it up, FDev. I think that a lot of people say that they don't get enough content from FDev. I don't think that's the case. When I see things like this is content to me. Okay, did they say that things are not regular? They say that FDev are not providing regular content. Well, I tend to disagree. I think that what's happening is that the content is out there for you to find. Do I think we've found everything that we're supposed to find? No, I don't think we have. I think there's an awful lot out there that has not been discovered yet. And I think that it's our responsibility as players to find that, and not necessarily FDev's responsibility to provide us with active content regarding things like this. Things like community goals and the Thargoid attacks and everything, brilliant, fantastic. It gives us something to be doing. But I don't think that we've found everything. I really don't. I think there's other stuff out there to be found. So if you're a budding explorer and you're out to look for things, come here. It'll give you some really good experience in the sort of thing that can be found. So with that in mind, I'm going to thank you very much indeed for coming watching this video, for coming seeing the amazing runes that are here. And I'd like to once again give a big thumbs up to FDev and all this work here that they've put in on this amazing base. And keep it up and let's see some more. So until then, fly safe, commanders, and remember they can never take the skies from you.